Alright, so got like a little problem with this gun. I have the SHS high torque motor in here, and I have 13-to-1 gears, but I think I'm gonna make this a DSG build like my other one, but make this one a little faster. And I know what high torque motors is, this one is like a 31K, so that might be a little too fast, but I do have 13-to-1 gears in here. I was gonna put a DSG in here like I got right here, in the M160 spring. I'm gonna show how it sounds right now. This is semi-auto. This is 3-round burst. We'll change it to full auto. This really get a little loud, but this is how it sounds when I tighten this up. Let's keep twisting out. I don't want to mess up my gears or the motor pinion. All right, so this is how it sounds. I don't know how much RPS that is. I will get it on my chronograph in a second, but that's how it sounds. If I do a DSG, it's probably going to sound even faster. I don't know how fast it would be. If that's 40 rounds a second, maybe it will double to 80. And I know I don't have no magazines that feed that fast properly, but I'll figure it out. So I want to test it on the chronograph real quick and see. Then I'll figure out what I want to do to it. Because also, this has a ported cylinder, and I had got this one for it to change that out, and that's going to help the FPS in a great way. All right, I don't know why I gotta put a spring in the hop up again. I think I dropped it last time I was taking the gun apart, but I'm gonna just get the full auto. See? Okay, I probably have to try it again. But when I did the full auto this time, I got all 300s. At first, I was just getting low numbers, but saying 30 RPS, 32. Try it again real quick. If it's at, oh yeah, it's at 30, it says 33 RPS, so I want to have it at least 50. And I am going to put the DSG in there then. Based off the results, they look pretty good. The gun was stable with the FPS. It stayed in 336. So the last shot was 336. And it didn't really change from there. It's like only like 2 FPS difference through all those like shots, which is pretty good. So my air seal system is great. I just have to change the cylinder to a full one. That's not ported. And put the M160 spring in there and do the DSG. I already have a DSG taper plate cut already. So that's all I'm gonna have to do. So I'm gonna just take the gun apart on video and put it back together with the DSG in there. Alright, so I'm gonna start rebuilding this into a DSG. And it's gonna be pretty easy. I already have the taper plate ready. I just gotta get out of my closet. And so first I'm gonna start with the upper. Okay. Gotta get a spring for this. Okay, just put this up or elsewhere. Check for any marks, like any cracks, real quick. Seemed perfectly fine. Last gearbox I had in this gun, it broke because I had an M130 spring and it was radius. It was a Simon gearbox. I know that Simon got bad rep. Maybe it was just a bad gearbox. So hopefully it was that. Hopefully this gun turns out well, which it should. I don't need to do anything to my piston head, or I mean piston as a whole. That should be cool. Already got motor height ready. Hopefully the DSG accepts the spur gear on my 1301 gears, which they are not SHS. And if they don't, I can just switch them out for 12-to-1s. Like this. And this is an M130 spring, and I'll be upgrading this into a M160. This is the difference. Now I'm going to take the gearbox apart. Yeah, she's gonna die. Okay, this is what my gear marks look like. I had to do some shaving before I put the Parent Hybrid inside, but after all that, it was good. Check the gearbox, make sure it's all cool. My teeth are cool as well. All right, so I'm gonna show the air seal with the ported cylinder. It's coming right back out. This is a max cylinder head. Then the nozzle is from AliExpress, SHS. Then this is a SHS piston head. It's no like damages bad to the piston, but the 13-to-1 what's this called, sector gear, it's a little dirty. I think it was getting eaten up from all the shooting, because this gear, it's a little lower than expected, but that's fine. I'm not using it no more, so I shouldn't be worried about that. My biggest worry was, can this work with that? I don't know. Yeah, figured they're not compatible. So I had to just get rid of all these gears right here. And I'm gonna put them in a different gun, probably my P90. Hopefully they work with 12-to-1s. Hopefully. Because I do not know. 12-to-1 DSG would be crazy. Especially with the motor I have. But this should work. But I'm going to put these gears to the side. And I have a box of 12-to-1 gears right here. My first time having 12-to-1 gears before. They fit too. It's good. Hopefully these match up. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they match up with the SHS motor. So basically this gun is going to have all SHS parts in it. Hopefully this works. This does not work. Wait, there's like shim on this. Yeah. So I'm guessing I have to have a 18-to-1 spur. That's what I'm guessing. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is gonna use the SHS 12-to-1 pinion gear. Not pinion, bevel gear. Keep forgetting the names. I want to use an 18-to-1 spur gear than a DSG, since this needs that to match up. And I don't know what the ratio will be after that, since these are all 3 different gears and they all fit together. And all I have to do is shim. That's no biggie. This is the one I already have for this. It's already cut. And all I have to do is just drop that in. Probably change the spring on. No, I just make the spring tighter, which I hate doing because it's kind of hard for me to do. But I'll modify the spring in the way I need to. For that, put these shims up. I need a magnet. I'll just use my hands. I'm gonna use some of my new shims. And now I just have these gears for the 12-to-1s. I could just put these in my P90 and in my AK, since my AK does have 18-to-1 gears and it could use an upgrade. And these are compatible, it seems like. So that's what I'll do with those to not waste them. Just set those over there. I'll take this out. This is in there very good. Oh, that came out. Okay, I'm glad I don't have to use this no more. I don't know which way I do it. I'm gonna just go this way. And I already opened the silicone grease. Put some in there. That should be enough. Piston. Just get that all around. Alright, that's lubed up, I think. My O-ring is cool too. Add a little bit more, just do it with my finger. I think it's better to use a full ported cylinder with the DSG. Well, yeah, obviously, because it's not, the cycle is not, it's altered now. It's only doing half its cycle that it usually do. But now the air seal is amazing. And alright, so I'm gonna just add a little bit to the rack. And I'm gonna AoE correct it later once I have it shimmed. I'm trying to think about what else I need to do. I don't need this no more. Let's start with the DSG first. Where's my shims? Oh yeah, I'm also get the spring out in 160. It's very long. It's an irregular pitch. So the way I'm gonna have it, the tighter coils right here in the back that leads up to these more tighter curls will be in the middle, relatively speaking. And that's how I'm gonna get my FPS. So just put that over there. Clean this area up a little bit. I don't need all this stuff no more. Can put this somewhere else. I don't need that one. Make sure this fits. I know that some gearboxes have them notches to it where you gotta cut the sides. That's what I have to do with my other gearboxes, which I hate doing, but I don't have to do it on this one. These are the top ones. I think I should be okay using bearings instead of bushings. It shouldn't break. If they do break, I already have more bushings from the previous gearbox that broke. But these are my 200 shims right here. They're all 0.1. So I ain't gotta really worry about nothing. This is all of them right here. Got at least 30 of them in my hand. I'll say 0.1. But let's start to shim. Just add 2 just to see. It's obviously going to spin freely because there's a bearings on there. I want to tighten it up by 3 holes. That's the way I do it. Where's my screwdriver? So you want to go around the gear that you're shimming and tighten it up. See if it's wobbly or not. I'm gonna take this off too. Alright, there's a lot of space. So I'm gonna put 2 on the top, and I already have 2 on the bottom. See where that gets me. Or actually, I'm gonna do 3 on the bottom and 1 on the top, just to kind of get clear of the spur gear. You're not having to touch as much. I think the top needs about 1 more, and the bottom should be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna add 1 more shim, 0.1. And this should be the last one I need, hopefully. But I need to look into more of that, of how some people be having them 16-to-1 DSG builds and 12-to-1, like how they do the gears. Because I don't know why I thought that getting 12-to-1 SHS gears and having them with the DSG would work, but it only works for 18-to-1 spur. So I don't know, I'll figure it out later. Okay, there's about a little bit more play, but I'm gonna leave it like that, and I want to drop this spur in. Okay, the way I have it now, there's a lot of space. Well, not a lot, but just enough. I'm gonna try to get it on camera. I can't really tell, but that's what I'm getting from there. I'm gonna obviously have to change it and tweak it later. Okay. I'm gonna put that on. I can already hear the scraping, so I have to bring the DSG up more. I'm gonna put a 2 on there. I don't want to just use all 0.1s. I'm gonna see what I'm getting now. Alright, so I got the spur and DSG shim together. Now I'm gonna do the bevel gear. I already got like 3 shims under there, or 2. Thinking about taking the Perron hybrid out, but I don't know yet. It's kind of in the way. Alright, so it's scraping the spur gear. So I gotta lift it up a little bit more. Yeah, I gotta lift it up a little bit more. Then probably put one on top right here. See how tall it is. Oh yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah, I need a light. Hold on. Slide I have is dead. That's where the spur gear is at, and when the gearbox is on there, it was even tighter together, so I need to put more over there, then probably like 2 on top. So probably 2 on the bottom, then 1 on top. That's the way I'm going to do it. See if I have a 0.2 shim. I don't got my caliper thing around to measure how thick the shims are, but I know for sure this is a 0.2 shim, and if it's not, it's probably a 3. And put some silicone grease on there so the shims can stick. Alright, that made it higher a little bit. I'm gonna add just one more 0.1 shim. Then I'm gonna put one on top. Okay, I'm gonna test this. Little play, not much. Better than before. Okay, it's a little tight, but I'm gonna probably take some off of the bottom. I'm gonna take one off the bottom and see what that gets me. Or maybe I need to take the one off the top of the bevel gear. I wish it was more open inside the gearbox so I could see the engagement of the two gears. Actually, I'm gonna just take out the MOSFET. Make this way easier. Alright, just like that is off. Put this over here. Alright, now I have way more space to engage with the gearbox and the gears. I'm gonna have it up a little bit higher. So what I'm gonna do this time, I'm gonna just take off the top shim and put it on the bottom. And I'm gonna add one more in addition to that one. I just want to see, I don't want all this heat to be engaging like that. Alright, it's higher now. Alright, so I somewhat got two of the coils down. So now I have a total of 3 coils down. Now I just have to shape it up, but I just have to keep bending it and pulling it back with me. It's kind of hard, but now you gotta shape it. Then it will fit on there. I'm gonna just cut it off. The extra one I don't need. Already got the gearbox in there. Nice and tight. I ain't put the screws in yet. This is what it looks like. New cylinder. I can't remember what this is called. I think it's just called the cylinder, but if it's a different name, then it is. But now I can put it back together and put the spring in last, thankfully. Cause I gotta break my wrist about it, like how I used to with my honey badger, which I still have to, because I did bring I bought an M180 spring, which I might just bring it down to M170, but because my Colt DMR has an M170 in it, but I don't know yet. I might just keep the M180 in there. All right, so I'm finna chrome the gun. See how strong it is now. Getting solid 313s, 318. I'm gonna adjust the hop up real quick. All right, I'm gonna go again. Now I'm getting like 300, solid 300s and 298s. All right, so after doing all the chrono, I did like 35 shots. I adjusted the hop up, and the lowest it went was to 280, and the highest it was like 213. So that should be about right with an M160 on this barrel length, which is pretty small compared to my other DSG, which is like way longer than this outer barrel. I mean, inner barrel. So I'm cool with the FPS. I'm gonna do a sound test again, and that should be it. I'm gonna do full auto on the chronograph as well real quick too, to see what the RPS is now. I'm thinking I'm getting about 50 rounds a second, hopefully. And if it's less, I'm okay with that. I don't want it to have feeding problems or anything else crazy happening. But I was getting 33 RPS before the DSG, so maybe it actually doubled to 66 if that's how it works fully. I'm not really sure, but this test is going to show me what it is. It'll be kind of awkward holding the gun up. I mean, yeah, holding the gun up with the chronograph and getting the magazine straight. But I'm gonna clear it real quick. And 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, so getting 49 RPS. I just cleared on accident, but getting 49 RPS. I'm gonna try it again, and I'll pull up the stats. But that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want it too high or too low. And 49 rounds a second is what I really wanted. And the mag fed, so I don't have to get any new magazines for it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do the sound test of it